Sorry, I had not make any video so long. So today I am here to show you how to create vendor. So today I am showing you how to create vendor and what is vendor. A vendor is a person or business that supplies goods or services to a company. Another term for vendor is supplier. Who is vendor? Vendor is a person. Vendor is a person or business that supplies goods or services to a company. Another term another term for vendor is supplier. We can say a vendor, a supplier, and vendor is a person who supplies the goods and services to a company. Okay, and today I am showing you how to create vendor, which is accounts payable. We call it accounts payable. Here we are creating, first we create a reconciliation account in FS00. Then we create vendor account group in OBD3. Then define number ranges to vendor account group XKN1. Then assign number ranges to vendor account group OBAS. Then define tolerance group OBA3. Then create vendor in FK01. FK01 we are using for FI purpose, and XK01 we are using for purpose, including all kind of things in XK01. For vendor change FK02, sorry. Sorry, that is FK02, and for display vendor FK03, for check vendor reconciliation FVL1N. We are using FK, means K, we are using K for vendor and D for customers. Okay, so let's start how we are doing this, how we are create a vendor in SAP. First we go to FS00 for create vendor reconciliation account in GL account. FS00, enter. So I am creating a vendor reconciliation account. Click on create. Enter. 101 for create a vendor. Create. Current liabilities. Balance sheet account. Vendor account. Vendor account in long text. Short text I write here vendor account, and GL account long text I write here vendor account. Then go to control data. Our currency is account currency is INR. And line item display, I click here line item display and sort key 001. Create bank interest. Click on create bank interest and field status group. For reconciliation we have a field status group is G067. I'm showing you G067 is our reconciliation account. We are creating for reconciliation account. When we are creating reconciliation account, we put G067. G067 for reconciliation account. Click on it, or we can write here G067. Then enter reconciliation account, then save it. We can press Ctrl+S and save it. We have a warning that you just keep enter. That's it. Your reconciliation is created for vendor. Now we are going to define vendor account group. /NSPRO for the display IMG screen. SAP reference IMG, click here. Go to financial accounting new. Click on accounts receivable and accounts payable. Means we are creating here accounts payable and accounts receivable. Accounts receivable is for customers and accounts payable is for vendors. So open. Drop down button. Click on drop down button, and we have vendors accounts. Under customer accounts, we can see on our screen vendor accounts. Open it, go to master data, open. Go to preparation for creating vendor master data. For T codes, go through with additional information. Additional information, then display key, then IMG activity for checking the T codes. Normally it's not a true process for checking the T codes, but most probably we can find a T codes, go through with this. Now creating, click on define account group with screen layout vendors. Click on execute. Go to new entries. Give account group details. So I am giving here XYZ1 account group, and giving a local vendor for XYZ1, then save it. Okay, then go back. Now we need to create a number ranges for vendor. Create number ranges for vendor accounts. For define account groups with the screen layout vendors, we have a T code OBD3. Sometimes we can find here. That is not showing here. OBD3 our T code. And for create number ranges for vendor accounts is XKN1. So click here, click on execute, create number ranges for vendor accounts. I executed it. It takes time. Click on change intervals, which is pencil sign. You can see a pencil sign here. This one is change interval. For specs, it is for display intervals. This for change status, and this one for change intervals. We'll click on change intervals and create a new one. Insert interval, we can use shortcut. We can use shortcut shift plus F1 for insert interval. Click on plus interval means insert interval, and I am giving here XY and give a number range from here by F4 and give a maximum number is that's it. Then click on insert, enter. Then save it by Ctrl+S. Then enter or click on continue. The changed were saved. Now we are assigning the number ranges to vendor account group. Go back and assign number ranges to vendor account group is OBAS. Our T code is OBAS. Click on execute button. Now go to position, search your account group. XYZ1 is my account group and put a number ranges here. My number ranges is XY and then save it. Then go back, then close it, close it, close it, close it now. Now I need to go business transaction, which is under vendor accounts. You can see the path, financial accounting new, accounts receivable and accounts payable. Then we have business transaction under vendor accounts. Open it. Then go to outgoing payments. This one is for path, and you have T codes to go through with direct. You can go through with direct T codes. Manual outgoing payments. Go to manual outgoing payments and define tolerances for vendor. This tolerance is for vendor and customer both, and the T code is OBA3. Okay, our T code is OBA3 for defined tolerance vendors. Execute it. It takes time. Go to new entries. My company code is XYZ1. Tolerance group is tolerance group for vendor / customers. Vendor and customer. I take it in a short form to understand that it is for vendor and customer both. So there is a word limitation, that's why I take it in a short form, vendor oblique customer, then save it. That's it. Data was saved. Go back. Now I need to create vendors. So most probably we are using a T code for create a vendor. So /n for new window and FK01 for vendor, for create vendor. So my company code is XYZ1 and account group is XYZ1. Okay, enter. So we have this screen for create vendor table. We are creating a company, so we take it company and name a company. We can give a 123 private limited for test vendor. Okay, give a country code IN, then click. We can give a whole address of the company which we are creating in an organization. So then click on enter. Then again click on enter. Then again click on enter. Then we have this screen here, right? In account information we have a reconciliation account. Click on it. No entry. Why so? Sorry everyone, I am showing you something wrong in a reconciliation account. That's why it is not showing me a reconciliation account in a vendor creation. So what is my mistake? I can show you what I had done when I created a GL account is go to change. So sorry to all. I did not give a reconciliation account for account type. Here we have need to put here a reconciliation account for asset, customer, vendor and contract accounts receivable. So I need to give a vendor's reconciliation account type. So that's why it is not showing me over there. So save it. And I'm going to FK01 and reconciliation account. I'm showing you my vendor reconciliation account. My GL account is 101 and long text is vendor account. Click on it and it is showing me 101 is for reconciliation account, and then save it. Field required entry means my cash management account group is A1. Normally we give a A1 account for domestic payments. For foreign payments, A2. If we have a foreign vendor, so we put here A2, and for domestic vendor we put here A1. So I am giving here A1 and then save it. takes time. Now we can see our vendor is created. Vendor 0001000000 was created in customer company code XYZ1. Now we can see we can display I can display my vendor in FK03, and for vendor change in FK02. So for vendor change I'm going to slash and FK02 for change vendor. This is my vendor, and change any kind of information in it. So take here payment transaction, company code data, in a company code data, account information, payment transaction, correspondence, withholding tax, any kind of things you can change here for in a vendor. And for display our vendor, go through with slash n FK03. Okay, for display purpose, this is screen also same screen, but for display purpose we can see here this one is for display. We cannot change here. Okay, go back. Now we go through with end use. For FI end use, slash and FB60 for posting invoice for vendor. Check it, FB60 for posting invoice for vendor. Enter. Here is our screen for invoice posting, transaction invoice. My vendor is company code XYZ1. Enter. Go to company code, then go to vendor. Enter. This is my vendor. Invoice date is 02/05/2019. Amount 1 lakh. So I did not create a purchase account in a GL account. So I need to create a GL account for purchase account. Slash and FS00 for create purchase account. So I am creating a purchase account here for in a direct expense. So direct expense is 201. Now click on create and go to direct expense. Direct expense is a P&L statement account. Sort key purchase account. Long text purchase account. Control data. Line item display. Sort key 001. Create bank interest G001 for general. Okay, then save it. Okay, my data is saved. Then now I need to go FB60 slash and FB60 for invoice creation for vendor. Click on it. Company code is XYZ1. Okay, now go to with vendor, click on it. Now invoice date, amount 1 lakh, text for text, purchase invoice, general account for purchase account we are created now, it is 201 and we can check here. Enter purchase account 201. Okay, then give a star for copy this amount, and for text, I think this one is for text, and this one is for text code. Tap 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 tap. For text we give a plus sign. For copy this text, purchase invoice, then simulate it. I think I am showing you a very long process, but it will helpful for you. And then save it. Then 123 private limited account debit purchase account. You can see here our document keys. Go back. We can see document, this number was posted in company code XYZ1, means my document is created. Now I can check my document in a vendor reconciliation /NFBL1N is for vendor reconciliation. Enter. It takes and execute it. It is showing me already I have a vendor account number here, and click on open items, because this one is open because I did not do a payment for my vendor. Execute it. By F8 we can execute it. We can see one open item. For document number, this one, our type is KR, K for vendor, and this one is for invoice. And amount in local currency is this. Text is purchase invoice. That's it. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, please do subscribe. Please comment. I can improve my skills for your comments. Thank you so much.